On the second day of the status conference of the Kenyan cases at the ICC, Ambassador Francis Muthaura appeared in person at the Hague-based court. The ambassador seemed to differ with the three other suspects who are calling for a delay in the trial, with his team rooting for a September date.
Is that we want a trial without any delay at all, with that overriding objective for the defence. We say that the bench can design a disclosure regime, but that regime should not countenance delay.
On the other hand, Uhurus lawyer Stephen K was of the opinion that the case should run after the first case of the prosecutor versus William Ruto and Joshua Sang.
It would be, in my submission, something not prosecution had mentioned, but if I was prosecuting this case, I would be ensuring that the narrative was before your honours, rather than putting part 2 before part 1, as I can see that a case would gradually go into directions that it had no need to go into if it had been properly put together in the way as described by the prosecution with this synchronization. I'm not enamoured of synchronization, but the fact of the matter is Kenya 1 needs to be considered first because it's important for the factual matrix.
With the prosecution indicating that they would be calling 25 to 30 witnesses to testify against Uhuru and Muthaura, it indicated that full disclosure of evidence was proving impossible this year due to witness protection issues. Uhuru's lawyer was, however, reading from a different script, citing that he did not see why witnesses have to be subject to delayed disclosure.
I do not see why witnesses have to be subject to a delayed form of identity disclosure when we are bound by the code of conduct, we're bound by the jurisprudence of the court, and not only that, some of these witnesses are not even within the jurisdiction of Kenya.
The issue of prosecution contacting defense witnesses also arose, and both the prosecution and defense were ordered to give written submissions, a process that will take 4 days. The decision on the date of the commencement of the trial will be delivered before the court goes on summer recess, just as in the case of the prosecutor versus Ruto and Sang. Nancy Njoki, GBS News.